And now we're live in five, four, three, two, one. Great. And we're live with good. Hello, everybody. We are here with Rachel Renie with D Market Movers, a fantastic enterprise that I've had the chance to know for a while already. And I am very excited for all of you that get to know it. Rachel, good to see you once again. Ooh, I think I lost Rachel. Give me 1 second. Sorry, one quick glitch. Okay, 1 second. I lost Rachel. Um, second. Sorry, guys. I have a little internet connectivity here, but definitely another TNT company. Sean, I see that you are very much Let's Go TT. But Rachel's back, so we're gonna jump on this. Rachel, I got you back. Great.
Yay.
Fantastic. Well, let's get on this. Go ahead. Talk to us a little bit about D Market Movers.
So Z Market Movers Limited, am I able to share my screen? Because I have a small presentation just to sort of highlight.
I believe you can. I think that where you do on the left side there should be something that says share.
Great.
There we
Yeah?
go. Fantastic.
Okay, great. Right. So I'm Rachel Rania. Um, Although people keep calling me a young entrepreneur, I don't think I'm young anymore. But Z Market Movers is really um, an idea around investing in local food. I've been an entrepreneur for 15 years, and we started Trinidad and Tobago's first online delivery service of greengrocer items. Um, you can literally shop online and have fresh fruits, fresh vegetables delivered right to your door. This is us and the team. Um, yeah, and that's what I do in a nutshell. I have some other companies. I can share that as we go along.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I see that you're wearing a face mask here. I know that you guys had a quite big of a success almost to say that in during the pandemic. Do you want to share a little bit about that and how folks really
Yeah,
turned to you for their needs?
yeah, for sure. So during the pandemic, we literally woke up the next night, and the amount of orders we would get in a month, we got in one night. All of a
Wow.
sudden, people from all over the globe was trying to send food for their families here in Trinidad because of the lockdowns. So I think because we've always been a progressive company, we were able to scale and respond to that pretty quickly. Our network of suppliers and farmers, we built that over years. So when that came up, we were able to, satisfy the market and meet the demand. So
And that's fantastic. But that then brings me to the question. So, what prompted you to create D Market Movers, and what was that little spark that says, this is a need for our market?
Um, I think I was working at the bank. I had a traditional job at the time, entry level, and I noticed my coworkers. They were always busy. They didn't have time to go out to the market, so they were always buying food. My business partner, David Thomas, we both work at the bank. He's from Las Vegas, so he would bring fresh fish for customers, for our coworkers. And my family was in agriculture, so we would put like seasoning with the fish and combine it and just sell it in coworkers. And then we realized pretty soon that there was a need. Everybody was so busy and they wanted fresh stuff from as fresh as possible. And I think that's where we decided that we were having more fun, doing these orders. So we left the bank and we started the market movers.
That's fantastic. Well, definitely entrepreneurship has been in your veins from the onset. And then when you started D Market Movers, who became your target market? Who were you
um so
targeting at first?
So at first it was obviously, persons with a personal computer, a credit card, or at least some form of online payments. But we realized it was 2009. The Trinidad paper wasn't really there yet. So we tried to make it as easy as possible. So persons with a computer, they were able to pay on delivery. But we realized it's really anyone seeking health and convenience, seeking out healthier foods. Everybody's so conscious of what they consume now. And we're realizing too that Caribbean fruits and vegetables are, made for us. It was grown, it survives where we live. So it's so perfectly made for us nutritionally. And we wanted our customers to get the best access to that. And pretty soon we just became so conscious of sourcing the best, the freshest, most seasonal items for our customers.
Speaking about your customers, then what is the customer base? How big are we talking about right now?
So when we started, we were like 10 online shoppers and they were all related to us. Um, and now we're at over 10,000 online shoppers from all across the globe. Locally, they shop online as well as families abroad buy fruit baskets, fresh fruits, organic fruits, straight to, they order it online and we deliver straight to their families here. So our customer base grew, but I think what we've focused on is not so much, I think in the Caribbean, we think that we have to have 1 million customers. And the truth is, if you have a good number of customers that can, have the spend or use your service continuously, those are the ones that really, it works for us. So we don't have to necessarily, have that 1 million customers and deal with all that overhead. So becoming specialized for us is what really worked for the business.
Fantastic. I'm getting some comments that possibly if you can speak just a little louder, so everybody has different volume settings in their computer.
Sure, no problem. No
Fantastic.
problem.
I think that's a little bit better. So I think we're good. No worries. So fantastic.
Out of this, we've had this passion for food, and we just basically followed that trail. So our next company is Farm and Function Limited, and it's a range of frozen fruits. And I think I'm just going to share a little bit again.
Go for it. Share with us some slides.
Because I do feel, because I'm in digital, it's like, people, it's really important for people to understand that these are real people. This is my business partner, David. We always say the link to the business is according. We continue to grow over time. But just to share that we are really, as I said, real people, real Caribbean entrepreneurs who are here since 2009, trying to bring the freshest foods to our customers. And just to show you, the next part of the business is, we're digital. This is what the session is about, right? And having an online business, we're able to, look at the data. We're able to see what Caribbean people are shopping for, what they're looking for online. We use a lot of data to decide what we grow, how we work with our farmers. And this is so important in our sector, right? So as you mentioned, with how we've grown, we went from 10 customers to over 10,000. We went from 10 deliveries to over 500,000 deliveries made so far. And then from 1 pound of food to over 1 million pounds of food, local Caribbean food sold on the internet. So this is the impact that you can make if you start today, if you innovate today. We literally sell breadfruit on the internet. You can buy a breadfruit. I don't know if you know what that is, but
yes, it is.
You can have that delivered straight to your door, right? We do farm to table events. We want to highlight using local. We have farm to table events to highlight the importance of it. We use seasonal fruits all year, and this is the Farm and Function brand that I mentioned that came about from these businesses. And we were able to add value to local fruits because on the shelf, we only saw things like berries, imported fruits, and we wanted Caribbean people to enjoy Caribbean fruits. And it's literally, we grow the pawpaw here, we freeze it, and we sell it in local grocery stores. We export right now to Barbados and Dominica. We compost all our organic waste. you know, and we're standing up tall next to all these imported brands, and really pushing our agenda. So I'm sorry.
Rachel, if you can bring us to the slide where you have the 4 different brands that D Market
Sure,
Movers has. Can you bring
sure.
us to the slide that has the 4 different brands?
Yeah, sure. So that's it.
Yes. So take us. So this is almost like complete food value chain that you have for us here. So
Yeah,
this is the full breadth of what you guys do, correct?
yeah, correct.
And in terms of export markets, you mentioned Barbados and Dominica. Are there any other new markets in the horizon for D-Market Movers and the rest
Yeah,
of the brands?
yeah, for sure. I mean, we're hoping to really spread regionally because, as I said, our passion is that we want Caribbean people to enjoy Caribbean foods, to add value to the fruits that we have and value to the vegetables or produce that we have because I think it's so important, you know, food equality, food heritage, what we've been handed down. We need to preserve that, and we need to continue
Correct.
to tell that through food and through the innovation of food, right? So we're just so. I mean, I like to eat, which is really where the passion comes from. When we're big eaters at work, you know, we love to try new things. So we're very, I think, we're always exploring what's next in food and how we can make Caribbean food, you know, ingredients really shine.
I totally relate to you. You know, it's true. Sometimes you go to the supermarket and you're getting all of these imports, and you know, our kids are growing up with eating berries over eating mangoes. So
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
good to hear that this is moving along. So, are you seeking outside investment? And if so, what part of the company are you looking to grow with outside investment?
Um, yeah, I mean, I think investment for us, how we see investment is a big component of it is knowledge sharing for us. Yes, obviously, financing is a great tool to grow and scale for us, but I think the knowledge and the technical ability to make this future proof, to make our companies, you know, to think of how we're going to succeed and how we're going to pass this on for generations. We don't want to just make this happen in mine or David's generation. You know, we want that the future of the Caribbean can, you know, access healthy food conveniently in the same way using technology to make that more efficient. So yeah, I mean, it's a process, but with the investment, for me, as I said, it's really about that knowledge sharing and how can we enhance our skill sets as well as, you know, scale and grow our business at the same time, because we definitely need that.
Well, I think we already have a lot of new fans. There could be old fans or new fans, but you know, if you look at the chat, we have folks saying inspiring, proud, awesome job. So definitely,
Yeah,
um, besides the work that you're doing, which is bringing um, good food, healthy food, Caribbean food to our tables, I think you're also inspiring in the work model that you're working on and how you are enabling these Caribbean supply chains to reach the consumer. So I think this is fantastic. And do you have your contact details that you wanted to display so folks can
um
take note if they want to reach out or anything of the
yeah,
sort?
sure. And well, just the last component of our
Okay,
business model is Market Movers Design, where we help local food brands with their branding, packaging design, and compliance. Because at the end of it, we didn't want to be the only brand on the shelf. We want other Caribbean brands to stand out and shine. You know, and I'm just sharing, you know, if you eat, you're involved in agriculture. We're all part of this process.
exactly.
And yeah, I think in terms of contacts, you can go to dmarketmovers.com. You can also go to farm-function.com, and you can go to marketmoversdesign.com. I think being digital and having an online presence is so important for your business. We've done this from day one. So, get online, use digital as a tool. And I think we're really hopeful that we can share this throughout the Caribbean.
Rachel, I really am inspired by your work. As you know, I've been a long time fan, and really want to thank you for your time in showing us what D Market Movers and the rest of the brands really bring. If we have any last minute questions from the audience, let's just see. Didn't see anything pop up, and I think we're coming into time. So if something pops up, we'll definitely do it. But Rachel, thank you very much for participating in this initiative. We really hope that folks do reach out, and we really bring this digital market that you've created, not just in Trinidad. We want it here in the Dominican Republic. We want it all over the Caribbean and hopefully the world. You're a great ambassador for our region.
Thank you. So it's good seeing you, Leo.
Great. Well, guys, we're going to now end this session and we're going to start with the new one. So stay tuned. Rachel, once again, thank you very much. Big hug.
Bye.